Okay, so we're on week 4 of our coaching club, and we're moving on to topic number 3, which is choices. And sometimes we feel very trapped by our choices, and sometimes we don't feel like we have enough choices. So the topic today that we're going to talk about is really understanding that everything's a choice. Absolutely everything. Paying your bills, taking a shower, all that stuff. As much as we feel like it's not a choice and it's a should and a have to, it's actually a choice. And the choice is because we are choosing to take a shower or pay our bills because we want the reward that happens with that, or we want to avoid a consequence. So when we start to talk to our system without the shoulds and the have tos, it actually gives us some freedom and flexible thinking. We start to be able to talk to ourselves in a way that gives us an ability to look beyond what is a normal go-to, an automatic rut, and actually moving into a space of flexibility and problem solving that becomes innovative and open. So what does that mean? It means that maybe today you thought you needed to take a shower and wash your hair with this kind of shampoo, and next week you learn that there's a whole new way to get clean. It's totally flexible. It's allowing yourself to know that there's an infinite amount of options and an infinite amount of directions you could take with yourself. Now, sometimes that gets overwhelming. So sometimes I've seen people many times get overwhelmed with the concept of, oh my gosh, I have to choose between this, and this. There's too many choices. Whereas if you didn't have the choice, you just do what was on the plate. But again, I want to remind you, everything's a choice. So let's take schools, for example. In my area, there's a lot of charter schools and a lot of options to open enroll. So we can go to several different schools and pick out what we think is best for our children. Now, that sounds great, but it can be overwhelming. How do you decide what's the right thing? If you didn't have a choice, if you were just told you had to send your kid to this one school, then end of story. You send them to the school or you don't send them to the school. Those are the two choices. But there's a bunch of other options here. Now, that option choice can overwhelm people and make them feel like they need to pick the right thing. And so I want you to soften a bit on the idea that you need right choices, and I want you to soften the idea that there is the difference between good and bad. It's more like choose your own adventure. Where do you want to go? I have a little friend meowing at me here. So think about this. Give yourself a moment to kind of think about some choices that you've been contemplating, and what do you want to bring in as far as flexibility of thinking and softening it a bit. And I also want you to spend the week calculating how many shoulds and have tos you put yourself into all the time. I'm definitely one person who does this all the time to myself. Have to catch myself, have to talk myself out of the habit, because it keeps you from being able to feel like you can go with the flow and be flexible. So again, I always encourage you, share your thoughts and ideas. I want to know what you're doing with your choices and your thoughts on what choices are all about. Have an authentic week. Talk to you soon.